Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Caloknowsfood. We back with another one. Right now, I'm in Ekkamai on my way to Soy 18 to eat the famous beef noodles at Wattana Panich. Wattana Panich, they got a Michelin star. They known in the city for their beef noodles. So we're gonna hit this spot up. We're gonna get these beef noodles popping. You know what it is already. Every Thursday, Caloknowsfood. Hit the bell, subscribe. Let's go. Beef noodles, Wattana Panich.
Thailand is a street food heaven, and it's not hard to find noodles that are delicious in the city. But if you're looking for that extra smack, you gotta try the beef noodles at Wattana Panich on the corner of Ekkamai 18. They not just good, they special. Shit, they even got a Michelin star if you fancy. This always been my go-to spot for beef noodles in the Thong Ekkamai area. And now I'm about to show y'all how it go down at Wattana Panich.
Look at that huge vat. That huge vat of beef. Look at that. Look at that. Crazy, I'm telling you. Woo! Alright, we right here at Wattana Panich, the world famous, Thailand famous beef noodle spot. The beef noodles, with right here we got the beef balls in there. These beef balls. We got Naan Thun. Naan Thun is actually like the stewed beef. It's that stewed, soft, fatty beef. And right here you got these thin beef slices in there. And then we got the noodles with the sen lek. Sen lek are the smaller noodles like this. Which you can also get it with like sen yai and different type of noodles, but this is my favorite type of noodles, the sen lek. You know me, I gotta do it extra, so I had to get a whole bowl extra of the beef balls, or in Thai they call it luk chin. This is luk chin with beef. And this is called Calao. Calao is when you get the soup. You get all the same stuff you get in here except for the noodles. So in exchange for the noodles, you get it with the white rice. So you take the white rice and you put it inside the soup. That's the Calao. And then right here, you know, cause you know Caloknowsfood, I gotta do this shit extra all the time. I just got a bowl of the broth and just that stewed beef, because the stewed beef is my favorite. It's that slow cooked, soft beef that just melts in your mouth, bro. That shit is, it's the smack. That shit is the crack right there. Before we do anything, in Thailand, you have your set right here, right? Where you can flavor your noodles. You got the little vinegar. This is vinegar chili base. This gives it that sourness right here. A little bit in there. The broth got so much depth of flavor. I don't want to do too much to it. I'm gonna do a little of everything so you can see it. Right here is the smack. This is the chili. This is the dry chili. This is the spice. So if you like it spicy, you know, dump a whole lot of that in there. But I'm gonna just put a little baby amount. Yeah, just a little bit. And right here is the sugar. So if you like it sweeter, you know, like that's the good thing with noodles in Thailand. They kind of give you the option, the flavor how you want it. If you like it a little sweeter, a little sour, a little spicier, they give you that option here. So a little bit. And right here is the fish sauce. Like I said, you have your sour, you have your sweet, you have your spicy, and then this is your salty. It's a little squirt, you know what I'm saying?
Look at that delicious pool of brown broth. Beefy. I'm about to take a dip into that grotto of beef. Lift those noodles up to the camera. Don't be shy. This your moment. Y'all on Caloknowsfood. I'm about to make you a star. Those chubby pieces of slow cooked beef. That spoon like, damn, these bitches heavy. It's a big bitch. Don't worry, I'ma eat them. Yummy. Beef meatballs. I know what y'all thinking, but that ain't nasty. That's where babies come from. Thin slices with the lettuce. My man just popped an alien out of that broth. I'm about to call Sigourney Weaver. That's what I'm talking about. That shit look like the Atlantic Ocean of beef. Beefy. Dun 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 dun. That spoon popped up like Jaws.
Look at that Naan Thun about to go in with that. Look at that jiggle. Look at that jiggle. Woo! That shit got jiggle like Beyonce. Let's go in with the noodles. Broth. Like I said, the broth has so much depth of flavor. Like they have this big vat of beef broth with the stewed beef in there that probably been stewing like for like 2 days. You know, it's almost, the consistency is almost like a gravy. So the flavor is so good. You get all that beef, you get all the like the Chinese herbs like star anise, you get all that flavor in there. But it's just the depth of flavor in the broth makes it one of the best beef noodle spots in the city, hands down. Let's go with these beef balls. Look at that. Luke Chin, the beef ball is basically kind of like the way you will make a sausage, right? But these, like, you really get the punch of the beef flavor in the Luke Chin. It's not a weak beef flavor. It's like as soon as you taste it, it's like that's beef. You could get some Luke Chins in the city. Some of these they have pork, chicken, everything like that. You can taste it and be like, hold up, I don't know what meat I'm eating. But this one, you can definitely taste that that's beef. I'm gonna do this one with the sliced beef. With the sliced beef. Look at that. Look at that. You see how this has a little pink in there. So this did not stew. They just put this in right at the very end to just give it a little blanch so they don't overcook it. They just thinly slice it. That shit's so soft. So soft. That's why I don't get why people be putting Wagyu beef in noodles. That's this Thai beef. That shit melts in your mouth like it's Wagyu. You don't even know the difference. Let's move to the Caloknowsfood. Alright, so the Caloknowsfood again is basically the same as this one. It has all the beef cuts in there, but with no noodles. You eat it with the white rice. Basically, you take a scoop of the white rice, scoop it, and you just put it in the soup like that. Move it around. So I'm gonna get some of the broth. I'm gonna get some of the meat on there. Sliced beef, stewed beef. Let me get some of these veggies, which is this looks like it's just actual green lettuce on there. Let's get a bite like that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's so good. You can feel the heart and soul that went into these noodles. I don't know how long they've been open for, but you can tell they've been doing something like this. It has to be over 20, 30 years. I feel like when you eat it with the rice, it feels a little lighter. Whether it's the noodles or the khao soi, they're both solid options. You can't go wrong with either one. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the noodles. Now I'm gonna just add some of this stewed beef. I'm gonna get this extra beef inside here with the lettuce. Look at that. Look at that. Put it in there. The extra beef balls. I just literally supersize my noodles. And this is it's called Gekoi, which is a chrysanthemum tea, which is actually like a yellow flower tea. For me, it's like a little sweet, but it definitely is refreshing after all it is. Salud. I'm telling you, if you're ever in Ekkamai and you're looking for Thai beef noodles, this spot is a must go. A must go. You have to try it. If you're in Thailand, if you're in this area, and you're looking for something that's local, delicious, and is an experience, Wattana Panich is it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you stay locked. Caloknowsfood every Thursday, baby. We out. Peace.